What's going on, guys? It's your boy XQ420 here, and in today's video, we're gonna be looking at the mandates of becoming cleansed from a Pfizer, Moderna, or J&J jab. Okay. Now we know that this discussion is ramping up. It's getting really heated, and we see more and more companies and corporations, schools coming out and saying, yeah, we just can't have you here, can't have you work here, can't have you attend class here if you do not receive said jab, okay? Because you know what it is. It's a pandemic of the uncleansed. It somehow threatens the cleansed, which I'm still uncertain of, okay? I'm still uncertain of. If you are highly protected from severe disease and death, why do you care what happens to me? That's what I've been trying to understand the whole time, but they keep saying that you are a variant factory, all right? Just only the uncleansed now. Now, if you've been cleansed, you can catch it, you can hold on to it, you can spread it, but you're not a variant factory. It makes no sense to me. I just want somebody to put this in layman's terms so I can understand how you can your body can't potentially mutate this particular disease, but I don't understand it. But before we go any further, if you hadn't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. You will not regret it. But we see right here, California, they have mandated state employees and healthcare workers to receive said jab. Mandate. All right. And we see Gavin Newsom right here, the slick back himself, shyster, the one who's being recalled. And he is a piece of trash, okay? I mean, that's just all he is to it. The destruction of many lives, all that destruction out there via lockdown for them to have the highest deaths in America. I mean, that's all I'm saying. All that death and destruction, sacred cloth mandates and all, for them to have the highest deaths. It's like, really? Come on, bruh. Now, it's saying right here, state employees and healthcare workers in California will be required to show proof of cleansing at work or be forced to get tested regularly to keep their jobs under a new plan introduced by Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom. Now, hopefully it gets recalled and this gets rescinded, okay? But we know that there's significant portions of California that's woke, significant portions of California that enjoys enslavement, okay? Medical enslavement, that's what they enjoy. That's what they prefer, all right? It makes it where they don't have to think for themselves, don't have to be responsible for any decisions, because now the state has made the decision for you. That's the whole premise, all right? Now, of course, Newsom calls this first in the nation standard, because I think he's the first one that came out and said this. I don't think any other state has said it, all right? Now, of course, he says that he hopes the local communities and private sector businesses will adopt it. You see, that's what they're hoping. And you see, whenever they push their propaganda out like that, that is once again combination of state and corporations. Fascism. That's what that is, all right? Because these corporations ain't thinking of this on their own. They are getting their cues from said government, all right? That's the whole deal. And, of course, they say that it's because of the Delta, all right? It's because of the Delta. I want to show y'all once again something in India. So I want to show y'all once again in India. They keep talking to me about the Delta, and they keep talking about being cleansed in order to ward it off. But I just want to show y'all something once again. This is data now. I'm going to show it to you once again. All right, guys, so y'all are still with me. This is India, okay? This is India right here. This is when the Delta hit, all right? It started in India. I just checked their most recent cleansing rates. 6.7% of 1.4 billion, okay? So these are the cases. The Delta, right? Okay, yeah, the Delta. Let's look at the deaths. Daily deaths. Fell right out. The Delta, right? 1.4 billion now. 1.4 billion people. But it's the Delta. I mean, just let your boy know. Just let your boy know. Now look, California's not the only place doing this. Department of Veteran Affairs, they're mandating the jab as well for their healthcare workers, okay? And healthcare workers are the ones that's going to have a really hard time. It's amazing how, as a healthcare worker, you can go from being exalted on high, placed on a pedestal, thank you for your service, to just a year later, get out your filth because you don't want this experimental jab. That, oh my, how the tables have turned. you will see who is your friend real quick, okay? All you got to do is just do something that they don't like, and all of a sudden you ain't friends no more. They said, oh, no, you got to go, brah. You got to go, young lady. You're going to kill us all. That's what they say. Kill them all. Oh, boy, that's what they're talking about. So yeah, the Veteran Affairs, they mandating it for their particular employees as well. And, of course, they say that, where they say right now here, that those who decline to get vaccinated, they're not sure what's going to happen to them. All right. But they say that it will be required absent a medical or religious exemption. And I'm pretty sure that you're going to have to move heaven and earth to get one of those, okay? Now, not only is that the case, mandates, once again, I talked about the healthcare workers. The healthcare workers are the ones going to have to fight it the most, all right? They're the ones going to have to fight it the most. But they say they must get forced jabs, says medical groups, all right? So you got all this medical tyranny going on around you, and they say it's to protect, your patients. Now look, some people come out and tell me, and say, oh, well, there's certain jabs that, medical people have to get, flu jab, all that. I said, okay, that's fair enough. And they've been getting them. I said, but we've got some long-term data on those, don't we? I said, well, yeah. Where's our long-term data on this particular jab? Well, we ain't got none. So it's experimental, it's brand new. No long-term data. Yeah, you just want everybody to take it. And I can't sue anybody. I can't sue the people who made it. I can't sue the government. I can't sue my employer. If some stuff goes down, I bear all the cost. Every single penny. So I've got to deal with all the pain, all right? The pain and the suffering if something goes down. If it don't go right. If in 5 years something don't go right. I'm like, ugh. And it was that particular ingredient. Man, stuff happens, but what you want me to do? I mean, that's the way they play it off. They play off, oh, stuff. Stuff happens, okay? Stuff happens. All right? And they just move right on. Move right on about the daily lives. It's like, well, you're dead or you're debilitated, but it's okay. It was for the better good, though, right? For the betterment of all. But I can't say survival of the fittest on the other side of this. I can't say that. Otherwise, I'm a piece of trash, which that's the way life is. That's the way nature is. It is survival of the fittest. It always has been and always will be. But this is starting to leak over into personal businesses that are on one side or the other side. Now, I have this particular Atlanta restaurant right here who said they're turning away customers who have not been cleansed. Now, they must have been doing really good last year, okay? They must have been doing fantastic. Because turning away folks that have not been cleansed? Bud, are you trying to go out of business? That's all I'm trying to figure out. For the safety of our staff, guests, and community. No vax, no service. So I'm guessing, if I'm correct, they have made it where everybody who works at said restaurant has to get the jab. Now, it says right here, this is the owners of Argosy Restaurant and Bar. Now, I don't know if y'all in Atlanta's East Village. Woo. But if you're near there, let me know how the food was. Was, okay? Not is or was, all right? But now they're not welcome to impose people who have not been cleansed, all right? And they said the decision was made after 3 employees and co-owner Armando Celentano tested positive for the disease that should not be named. And all 4 were fully vaccinated. Alright. Do what? Okay. Now listen to what they say. We think we were exposed at different times to unvaccinated people. How do you know? You see, that's that magical thinking. And that's that propaganda that's been spewed across all the MSM. They assume they've got the assumption that somebody that's been cleansed, there's no way they can pass this thing on to me. Cleanse to cleanse doesn't work. It don't work. It's like two men trying to have a baby. Like two women trying to have a baby. Doesn't work. So, but that's not the way this works. But yet, they can't be bothered. They can't be bothered by the info. They just automatically assume, God, it must have been somebody who was unvaccinated who got me. I know it was, okay? All right. Now, it said the positive test forced the owners to shut their doors over the weekend, resulting in tens of thousands of dollars in lost revenue, the owner said. I can't afford to continue shutting down due to CV-19 infections. Good luck, bruh. Good luck. Are you going to keep testing your employees? You've been jabbed? Were you asymptomatic? Are you going to keep testing? But people don't understand that this isn't going to end, all right, unless you make it end. That's what the stupid people out there think. They think it's just going to end because folks get a jab. But it ain't quite that simple, okay? And you over here, you're enslaving yourself. It's the whole premise. You are enslaving yourself. You will be the demise of your own business. And yet they don't see it. They don't get it. They don't understand it. Oh, man, it must have been somebody who won't cleanse. Damn it. People keep coming in here, and now they got me. And I'm disgusted. And shut up. My God, people. But folks are gone. They're done. And there's been some avenues. There's been some platforms I've been trying to have conversations with people about this on. And what I've come to realize is that when I go somewhere, I'm gonna make a comment, and then I can't respond to them because it doesn't matter what I say that makes sense. They won't let it go. They just won't. I'm like, I can't respond to you. Why would I respond? I'll sit there and I'll be having a civil conversation. All of a sudden, oh, well, I know what you think. You think it's a hoax. I'm like, but I ain't never saying nothing about no hoax. Why do people keep saying that? Just because I bring some data to the table? Just because I try to bring some understanding to the table? Just because I try to think just a touch critically and not just what somebody told me on Fox News, on MSNBC, on CNN. Now I'm a conspiracy theorist. I said, no, bro, if you can't see it, then I don't know what you're doing. Open your eyes, bud. All right. Now it said, how would a restaurant enforce its new policy? Not proactively, at least for now. It said employees will not check proof of vaccination at the door, in part because the restaurant doesn't have the staff to support such protocol. So oh boy. So instead, customers are asked to carry proof of vaccination, either the original copy or digital version, such as a photo from a smartphone, and show it upon request. But but you see what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, we don't know how we're gonna do it because we ain't got enough staff. But so first off, okay, you gonna knock out a whole demographic of people who would come in to eat with you because this is gonna leave a bad taste in their mouth. They're like, excuse me, but everybody don't want the jab. All right, so first you gonna kill yourself on that side. Number two is that you don't think somebody can fake this thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. Now, they said the policy was fluid and could change. But if it becomes obvious that we have to start taking vaccination cards at the door, we will. Even though we don't have enough staff and we're barely making it. So I'm going to knock out a whole demographic so I can go on and close down. You're like, are y'all thinking? No, they're not. Okay? They're not. So we want people to have fun and walk around but not spread this thing to people and staff. But stuff getting spread every day, okay? Whether it's the disease that should not be named or some legs, all right? I mean, we getting a full spread of something every day, okay? RSV, all kind of stuff, HIV, but all kind of stuff getting spread. Folks, stupid, man. He said this is not hopefully a long-term policy. Hopefully It is enough to get us through until we can develop herd. Man, you think they're gonna let herd immunity just be a word that's uttered with any type of confidence? Get real, okay? Get real. Now, it's a battle on the other side where we got an Italian restaurant who posts sign requiring patrons provide proof of being unvaccinated, okay? Not cleansed. And they have a zero tolerance for treasonous anti-American stupidity. So my man right here, Tony Roman, and this is in Huntington Beach, California, he said, look, bud, how about this? I got one for you. I ain't letting you in if you've been jabbed. And you see, this is the problem. What's going to end up happening is that, and I see this coming, we ain't going to be able to live with each other. And it's going to end up getting some folk hurt. Hurt for real, all right? That's what this is leading up to. And I try to tell people the whole time. Us on the side that don't want the jab, man, we were happy for y'all to get the jab, so maybe you could shut the hell up. But then you got it, and it still ain't enough. You still won't shut the hell up. That's all I'm saying. Damn it, you got it. It's supposed to protect you from severe disease and death. But you still won't shut the hell up about us. We have made our bed. Y'all made your bed. Now go lay in it and leave me alone. But they won't let it go. So now there's going to be some business owners, there's going to be some people out there, and they're going to be like, hey, there ain't no problem. We can get down as well. All right? We can get down as well. Now, I still don't know about cutting out your profits on this, but the man taking a stand, all right? The man taking a stand against the tyranny. He said, oh, you want a little tyranny? He said, I'll one up you. I'll bring a little tyranny out here as well. Man said, tyranny meets tyranny, all right? Boy. Now, he said that employee confirmed that the restaurant isn't actually checking patrons' vaccine status at the door. So, neither one of these folks are checking their vaccine status at the door. But I don't know, the other place is saying, hey, bud, you need to have it on you just in case we ask you about it. And who would you know to ask about, all right? I got a question for people. Who is most likely not to be vaccinated in America? A young black man. They're most likely not to be vaccinated in America. Profiling much? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just letting folks know. That's from what I've seen, from the polling and all that stuff, from the demographic breakdown. So I'm like, hey, that's just where we're at right now. So I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. What y'all think about all this mandating? And what do y'all think about the potential ensuing conflict that could result in folks getting injured? Because that's what it's building up, all right? Because, I mean, they think that, them saying that, oh, we can't go here and there, that's just going to make us fold up. But if $1 million won't going to make us fold up and get a jab, then doggone it. I mean, you telling me that I can't go to a concert or go watch a basketball game, so that ain't doing that, okay? I mean, come on, man. I mean, let's get serious. So, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe. As always, check out the podcast Inside the Cube. The thing was heat last week or this week, whatever you say, because I did it on Sunday. Spotify, Spreaker, which that link is in the description section below. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. If you'd like to support the channel further, there are links in the description section below as well for that. As always, it's been your boy SQ420. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.